Bailey. I'm Liana Tabenado. And the next question is about during your time as an English learner, what achievements have you made that are memorable? Can you tell us?
Yeah, uh, there's a lot there. I mean, I cannot take one. It's not because every achievement that I achieve is based on hard work and yeah. So if I have to name one, I guess which one? Yeah. I don't know how to choose the one. So maybe the previous one. Yeah. So I have achieved several one. For example, in my first years, I let me see my CV here so I can. Yeah. In 2021, I become a language ambassador of province, and I do also applying for some internship from Asian African Youth Development. So I do also I become a master of ceremony in in this seminar of Asian African Youth Development. So I'm really proud of that. And also in 2022, University of Bengkulu conducted the international accreditations, and I also help to be the translator and interpreter in this occasion in this process of accreditations. And in 2023, I got my first gold medal in international scientific writing competitions and from ISEF, and then I would also become the interpreter of internationalization tablet of festival Bogor atau tablet itu interpreter of Iran ambassador itu. And also the last one is the, when I go to Bali for my expo, KMI Expo, KMI Expo 2023. I won what is called stand-up comedy.
Yes.
I got second place, so yeah, that's all. So
So do you
is
know
it-
that
yeah,
memorable moments that you got?
yeah, yeah. Is that answer the question? Okay, yes.
So the next question is about as a learners, what do you plan to apply as successful researchers on campus to support your English language development?
Come again?
So as a learners,
Uh-huh.
what do you plan to apply as existing researchers on your campus to support your English language development?
Okay, on my campus, yeah. So, so there's a lot of resources actually in campus, but not many students know yet. Maybe you already know about the library, of course, right?
Yeah.
Library, but it's kind of boring because nowadays, yeah, students didn't really like to read. So the other resources that you could, that I think it's more helpful is find mentors. Find mentors. For example, you have a seniors, you have a, let's say, PA, community academic, yeah.
Yeah.
Use that, yeah, maximize it. Like you have a lecturer,
Yes.
you ask so many questions, and do your best in every exam and every classes that you have. Maybe when you do the presentations, do it like you give it your 100%, and people will see your potential, and maybe you will have more chance than the other students because you do the 100% of your your what is usaha kalian gitu. Jadi that's I think that is the most important one. Not the facilities, it's also important, but the other things that I think is more helpful than facilities is mentors and guidance like lecturers or seniors.
So, during you during your time as a student on college, have you ever opened a tutoring courses for elementary or middle or high school?
Yeah. So as English education student, yeah, I think it's easy for us to make money since there's a lot of students want to have a private class. Yeah, they, I also offer this kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. So I teach in private and gain some money for my studies. Uang jajan lah ya, nggak untuk studies itu. And also I teach in institutions, yeah. Yeah, in institution, for example, the several institution. I think you can believe it to say it. So yeah,
Tujuh.
sorry.
Berarti udah pernah.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Apa masih berjalan atau bisa?
So when you do the private class, it's hard to stop, because you have relationship with the family and the child, so you need to maintain relationship, so you cannot just stop.
Berarti masih berlanjut ya?
Yes, true.
The next question ya, Kak.
Mhm.
So after take a long time in English department, did you ever feel bored with the major that you choose? If so, can you tell us why?
Feel bored. I think yeah, because I think every single student, yeah, not only in English education, feel the same way. Not only bored, yeah, they feel like salah jurusan, salah jurusan. It's not because they really choose the wrong study program. It's not because they bored. It's because when something get hard, they run away. Ketika suatu itu susah, kita cenderung untuk lari gitu. Nah, in this context, ya, if feel bored in learning, I think it's no, yeah, I didn't really feel bored, but when things hard, of course, we feel like exhausted and something like that. So, because English is a language, yeah, so we can connect it with every single interesting things, not only just learning one single thing. Yeah. So we could involve another that we love, that we have interest in. So I never get bored.
The last two questions. So after graduated from this department, how do you plan to apply knowledge and skill from this study program in your career or personal life?
Okay. It's hard to say, because in our study program, even though English is could become English student, we easily could make money, but our study program never told us how to make money. They never told us how to monetize our skills. So that's why we only know maybe we could be a fan as of something. In this case, I think I already done that. Yeah, not only after I'm graduating. I mean, I already have some jobs that you know from my competencies that I learned from study program. For example, now I'm working as co-researchers in a uh, New Start Financial, what is it? Yeah, New Start Inc. From US. So I work as a co-researcher, and also do the private lessons and to the institution, for example. So that's the kind of thing that you should have, not only from after you graduating, but before. Because after you graduate, maybe you think it's it's more hard to find a job now. So that's why I think is it answering your question? Okay, good.
The last question. So, from your experience,
Mhm.
there are any tips from you to improve skills in English for someone who is just starting to learn English?
Tips.
Yeah, tips.
Okay. Maybe uh, some of you could find more tips, yeah, in YouTube's, but I have my own uh, way, to learn. I call it enjoy. No, what is it called? Forgot. I forgot the method. I just made up the method. But this is the key that I think you need to have, yeah, when you learn a language. You cannot rely on motivation, number one, because motivation is up and down. So people will say that you need to practice, but to do the practice you need the motivation. But motivation is up and down. So how you manage the consistency? That's the key. How you manage the consistency? This your homework. You need to manage your time. You need to show up every time. You need to learn every single time, every second. So, in order to achieve this, let's say, consistency of learning English, you need to find the most enjoyable way to learn English. Maybe you have your own interests. So that's the only way, I think, to learn English in enjoyable way. And last but not least, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. uh, when you learn English, you need to not only, I mean, don't see it as learning. Don't see it as learning. Yeah. You need to acquire it. So there are differences from learning and acquiring. Uh, you need to acquiring the skills, not learning the language. So yeah, that's all.
There's a limited for Vienna. Thank you for the time that you spent to our interview, Pak. And we just say thank you so much for you and good luck for your study and your work too.